He's a fucking dick, and it's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Okay, let's see.
Well, we're live.
I must find them. I'm live here
so
at
they can
Cardinal Stadium.
They can hear you now. So we're completely live. Welcome back.
Hell yeah.
Episode 7 of Shonen Dad Podcast.
Episode 12 of Tower of Gods.
Episode 3
Shit.
that Brandon Dillon is actually on at the right time of the podcast.
I do this thing called take care of my family.
I mean,
I do too.
You're like so you here. I'll give a good example. We have Gon's father on this side. We have Goku on this side. And then you got Vegeta over here.
we're sorry that we're able to have our
What?
kids in bed, all situated.
He doesn't get the joke, Christian.
No, who's Gon's dad? I can't see who you're pointing at.
He's trying to call me Gon's
You.
dad. Oh, you called him it? You pointed.
Okay, as long as it's not me, that's fine. Wait, you just called me Goku.
Yeah.
It took him a minute to Oh no, it's all a joke. It's all a joke. I just got a lot going on lately, that's all.
Nah, we just like to tease you. So, I do have something I want to upset both
Look,
you guys with.
would you like me to call you Piccolo instead? Will that make you feel a little bit better?
Yeah.
It's not actually your kid, but you took care of him anyway.
Yeah, I got 3 of those.
He's not lying. He is like the ultimate dad.
I have 3 stepkids and 1, like, blood kid.
Yeah, he's Piccolo.
Okay,
in
that's
real
dope.
life.
That's dope, dude. I've offered to do that with my nieces and nephews, so
Oh.
I feel you.
Let's see.
But you were saying, I'm sorry.
Kids. All right, so for our first topic, I want to really make you guys both mad real quick.
Oh, jeez.
So it's been.
Is Vegeta overpowered now?
No. I'm not gonna spoil that. And they've already destroyed that great power up. But so it's been what 8 years since Attack on Titans came out? 2013.
Thereabouts, yeah.
Yeah, why?
So I went back and rewatched the first season because I haven't seen it in so long.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Eren is officially the biggest bitch in Shonen history, hands down.
You're not pissing me off, you're right.
No. Okay.
He's up there.
Okay.
He's
okay.
up there.
You guys
You're not
agree.
pissing anyone off.
All right. Cool.
There's
He's up
only,
there.
Look. If we had to do like a comparison of the biggest bitches in anime history who were main or side characters, he's in the
Dude,
top 5.
He fucking like.
He's up
I
there.
kid you not. Like I remember watching season 1 8 years ago or whatnot, and that was my favorite character. The dude, like, I just want to go kill everything, and you know he gets all these guys like, hey, join this corp instead of going and like taking it easy. And like, how many times has that motherfucker been kidnapped now? Like, what has he done?
No.
He's killed one Titan.
I can't agree with you there. And there's a reason. There's a reason. When the giant Titan, the armored
Colossal
Titan, the colossal Titan, the armored Titan, and to top it off, the fucking great ape Titan all want you, they'll find a way. You can't really say he's a bitch because that. The first season, he's a total pussy. He said he's going to do all this cool stuff, and then every time he tries, he fails, and then he
done
starts
nothing
crying
since.
in the background.
Like, I kid you not, he was in a
I
Titan
think-
fight. Him versus what's-her-name. He'd even beat her. What's-her-name came out and stabbed her and killed her. Like, it wasn't even him. He hasn't killed
Wait.
a damn thing.
Wait. You talking about his first Titan on Titan fight? He won that.
Well, Titan on Titan fight, yes.
He won his first Titan on Titan fight.
But that was like a brain-dead Titan. Like, one that's actually
No.
has someone in it. Who?
No. His first Titan on Titan fight was inside the city against the chick who could crystallize her body. He won
wasn't
that
even
fight.
just- that wasn't
He
even just
kicked
him.
her tits
No, he
in.
didn't. He had
Yes,
the help.
he did, 'cause
He had the help of Levi and all them. Think about it.
No. That fight was literally just him because they were defending off the other Titans, and he was duking it out with her, and they were all afraid to get nearby because they thought the buildings were going to blow up on them. Remember? They never got anywhere close to him, and then he finally beats the shit out of her, knocks her to the ground after chasing her down on the fucking wall. Yes, she's regenerating her fingers, but literally, he chases her down with nothing, and then bites her fucking head off.
That was after they jumped in. They jumped in and distracted her, and then he finished her off.
Right, but why did he lose? Why did he lose initially?
Dude,
he was winning the fight. No, he was winning the fight. He was winning the fight completely. And then she was like, I'm just going to crystallize my entire fucking arm and leg. Like, fuck you then.
And what else has he done since then?
He controlled a whole fucking horde of Titans to kill another Titan.
That's a thing.
He literally controlled a fucking horde of Titans to kill the one Titan that killed his mother.
Okay.
That was dope as shit.
But he hasn't physically done anything. Sorry. Yeti, go.
The reason that people don't see how big of a bitch Aaron is because Armin is always right next to him.
No.
And Armin is the
people don't.
Armin develops way later. When he does, it's amazing. But it takes him a long time to get there.
Look,
and
the reason why people
Aaron doesn't look like he's floundering because Armin's there the whole time.
We don't
I actually like Armin a lot better as a character.
I'm a fan as
we don't. Hold on. We don't see him as a bitch because there's a lot of bigger bitches in anime. Because you have Eren Logan's bitch. You have
Simone?
Yeah. You have the guy from Demon
character.
Slayer. I can't remember the guy from Demon Slayer's name.
Zenitsu.
He literally... there's no episode he isn't crying after they pick him up.
No, he's always crying and he's always afraid. But anytime he fights while he's unconscious, you're like, fuck, that's cool.
I think it's badass. And then...
He still killed more Titans than freaking Aaron did.
Who?
What's his name? Has still killed more Titans than Aaron did.
Levi?
No, not Levi. Levi's killed more than everybody. But
Levi made the Great Ape look like a bitch.
But all
Which
I'm saying,
insane.
This dude's been kidnapped twice. Not once, twice. This dude's been kidnapped. What else is, like, literally, the coolest thing he can do is control a horde of freaking Titans.
And actually, the second time he got kidnapped, if I'm correct, he scared the shit out of everybody with what he did. I can't remember what he did, though.
I don't know where season 3 left off because I haven't finished it. Have you guys finished season 3 to take where you can tell me what happened?
I'm at the very end of everything.
I finished it. What's his name?
Where he's in jail?
No, that's season. Yeah, that's the middle of season 3.
No, the very end of the season. After everyone's died and stuff, they find out the truth, and the last episode ends on them in jail, and him going, "Oh, I'm gonna die in like 5 years."
So, the Warhammer Titan hasn't shown up yet.
No.
The one that can make weapons out of its flesh. Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, it can make a big hammer out of its flesh. It just like out of its body like Gumby. And manga spoilers.
Yeah, thanks.
So no, if you want, I'm getting into more manga spoilers if you plug your ears or whatever. Aaron gets that power eventually, so he just keeps stacking these Titan abilities into himself. So he gets there. He gets there for sure.
What catches my attention, and what makes Aaron really powerful, is a buddy of mine read the manga like you are, and there is a line they don't say in the anime. Can't remember who says it. It might have been the Great Ape, or it was like the King when he was trying to hand over the power that Aaron has right now. He said no Titan can carry more than a certain like amount, like it was like 2 or 3 powers in themselves.
Yeah,
or they either go insane or die.
Yeah,
and
it's the King.
You got Aaron over here with crystallization. The controlling of all Titans. He's about to pick up another one if he wins against the fucking armored Titan. Like he can.
He's also the attack Titan. He's already got the highest attack strength too.
Yeah, so
like-
he can mass power himself compared to like normal Titans, which have the bloodline, correct bloodline,
Yeah.
can only have one or two, or they go insane.
Amiibo.
And
Where's Connie at where you left off? What is Connie doing? Anubis.
Oh, you said, dude, we didn't
I
even
called-
know what the
I
fuck you
called
said.
you
I was like,
Amiibo.
what?
Where's Connie
Amiibo.
at? What is she doing?
So I've seen.
is he called? Hold on, 1 second. Is he called Connie in the dub?
I don't remember. Dude, it's been a while since I've seen the last
No, the
season.
girl.
His name's definitely.
The girl, princess.
I was about to say, the dude's name is Coney.
No,
It's
Princess.
not Connie.
Princess is president or whatever the fuck
okay.
it's called already.
So you are there. So yeah, no one's in jail anymore. I swear you're behind.
I thought they
or
were
you're
in
mixing
jail.
stuff up.
No, I think
This
I'm
is where
mixing
they're
it up. 'Cause I
taking
thought they were in
over.
jail.
They put all the kings in jail. That's what you're messing up. The kings are now in jail. Like the people that were the high court or whatever the heck they're called.
No, I'm talking about Aaron was in jail, and he had his memory back, and he remembered that the Titans die in like 3 years unless the power is transferred or something like that because he touched the princess.
Dude, I must be forgetting stuff too. I think we're both forgetting stuff and we're mixing stuff.
That might not be the end because I think they might have ended the series when.
No, the series ain't
Armand-
over yet.
No, I mean
The
that season when Amon got his power because I know he never gets a chance to use it.
Maybe.
Do you remember when he gets his power?
No. Dude,
Oh.
I think I'll rewatch the whole series cuz like
So basically they had the power of the Colossal Titan in the syringe and Amon gets the power.
Sorry, we had a
because
cat issue.
they had to choose between the general of the Corps who was dying from burn wound from the Great Ape Titan, or the burn wounds that Amun acquired killing the Colossal Titan. They had to choose one, and they gave it to Amun because he's what they needed and not what they wanted. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what they said. They said that they want the general back because of his ability to control the army and his steadfastness and strength and all sorts of stuff, but they don't. But they need Amon because he's so smart. The plans he's thought up are amazing. Even though he doesn't have the balls, he can do what he needs to do.
when does Levi's daddy die?
That's halfway through the last season,
So I don't even think I'm caught up.
and it's not his
So
actual dad.
I'm the one that's not. Yeah, I know. I'm the one that's not caught up.
Yeah, okay, so you're missing a lot because that means you don't even know this, but Aaron has like 7 years to live.
Yeah.
But thanks for spoiling everything for me, kids.
It's your fault,
Well,
Mitch! You said you were caught up and I started talking. Not
I
my
swear
problem.
I was caught up.
Anime-wise, the last thing I can remember is Levi fighting Kenny. Like, that's where it was awesome, but it's kind of where I stopped watching the anime, because I was like, I've already read all this. I don't want to watch all this.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that, then you're not caught up, because I'm pretty sure the last episode, now that I remember, is Amon getting his powers, but obviously you don't get to see him use it. But in a few episodes before that, they throw him and his sister in jail for some stupid reason. And
Quit telling
before
me.
they get thrown... No, I'm just saying, before they get thrown in jail, he touches the president's hand, and
He had a limp handshake.
Yeah, her bloodline is the main bloodline of Titans.
Yeah, see, my issue was like, I love season 1 so much when it came out. And then
I do too.
How long did we wait for season 2? 2016?
3 years.
No, season 2 wasn't that long.
Or
Season
was-
3 and 4.
It was 2 to 3 that was really long, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, 3 took almost 3 years, and then 4 was...
Yeah.
Well, we're still waiting on 4. Hey, 4's coming out in 2021. They admitted it.
It is.
Guys, April 23rd, 2017 is when Attack on Titan season 2 came out.
When did the first season
That's
come out?
far. That's a long time. Wow, it felt way
Hold
shorter.
on. When did the first season come out? Let's check that.
So September 29th, 2013. No, that's when
13
the
to
first.
17.
That's when the first season ended. April 7th, 2013 is when it started.
Yeah, the last episode was September 28th of 2013 for season 1. And there was 25 episodes in total. And then season 2
Came out in 2017.
2017 of April, there was 12
Wow.
episodes. Season 3,
Yeah, I remember that now. Because we
Season
waited
3
forever and there was like no episodes.
Season 3 came out in 2018, and it finished in 2019 with 22 episodes, because there was probably some hiatus on there. And then season 4, we're all waiting on.
Yep. But see, that was my issue. There's this big gap, and when season 2 finally came out, I didn't go back and rewatch it.
There's going to be a
Seems to be
premiere for season 4 in 2020 this fall.
Yeah, they're supposed to be this year.
We're going to have to watch and review it then.
Yeah.
So we get a few episodes this year.
I just
God, I
finished
gotta
season
catch up
1.
on Attack on Titan now.
No, I gotta
It's like
catch
the
up
last
on
thing I
Bleach.
wanted to do.
I gotta catch up on
Oh
Bleach.
yeah, you got new Bleach coming out. I forgot.
I got
Yeah.
new Bleach coming out. You know how much shit I gotta rewatch? How much filler I gotta sit through? It's worth it though. It's worth it.
Oh
Let's
wait,
be
you're
honest.
rewatching Bleach?
You know-
I might
Do you know why it's worth it?
If
You know why it's worth it?
What's that?
Let me show you.
Because the not filler stuff is actually pretty dang good. There's just a lot of
Hold
filler
on.
stuff.
This is why, right here. This is the only reason it's worth it. Spoilers coming your way. If you don't want to see them, you're gonna have to share your screen for a minute, Christian.
I will have to share mine.
Yeah. That is literally. I can share mine. Wait, I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's just gonna be a picture of Otohime with no clothes on.
That motherfucker, right there, is literally the only reason I'm waiting for this new season to start coming out. Because this motherfucker is this motherfucker, which is also this motherfucker.
So Yeti.
Yeah.
I have heard.
That's a lot of motherfucking.
For me and you to watch Bleach, there is a nice guide that
What
will
the fuck happened?
break everything up for us. So it'll
Yes, it gets rid of all the fillers.
cut out all the fillers for us.
I might be willing to try that.
And I feel
Because like I said, I
that'll
watched
help
like
us.
120 episodes of Bleach, and I was like, this has become a chore. And I don't want to
Get
watch
rid
it
of-
anymore.
You give it all. Careful, because there are some filler episodes. They are quoted as a filler, like when let's see.
If it's called filler, I'm skipping it. I don't care if it.
But it's not a
destroys
filler. That's the
main
problem.
episode. Don't care.
That's
I'll take that L and I'll look it up and read about
so.
it.
So basically, the Soul Society leader's son shows up because he's not worthy and all this other shit. He steals a weapon, goes fucking ham. Now he loses pretty fucking
We
easy,
don't have to watch Bleach if you.
but
know.
it's really important to the season, and I think they count that as a filler.
Mm.
Now there is a set of fight scenes that are filler that you probably should watch though, because it's all the Bankais being released in their Bankai form, not in their sword form, and they look dope as shit. Like, obviously Kenpachi doesn't have one because he hasn't unlocked his Bankai yet in that part, but you have
Spoiler.
oh god, basically everyone's Bankai, even fucking A. I'm drawing a blank right now into main characters.
So where I left off in Bleach,
Oh yeah.
we met the bow and arrow dude's dad.
I think I stopped at vampires.
Yeah.
Yes.
You stopped the vampire because I remember 100 through 20.
Meeting
and I
his
hated
dad.
those episodes.
Meeting his dad is significant because he gets a big power boost.
And he gets his power
But-
back because they took it. And this
He
son's
goes to
getting
Super
it back.
Kame Guru and unlocks
Yeah.
his potential.
His dad's a liar
Yeah.
because there's a lot that we don't know
You
about.
could just
that I've
You
read
could
the
just
manga.
watch this because it's like 900 episodes long and there's barely any filler.
Oh, you a lying bitch! I'm gonna slap
Yeah,
you.
no,
I'm gonna
they
slap
progress
you.
a little bit every episode.
And there is
I'm
no
gonna-
backstory.
there is a-
You're going straight forward. I'm
No.
with
It
you.
goes.
There
Is
filler.
like there's just not a lot compared to having 900 episodes.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, they did a time skip. They did a
It only went 3 years. Naruto
of
jumped further,
3 years. Hold on. Of 3
and it took
years.
one episode.
Hold on. They did a time skip of 3 years, and the next fucking 40 or 50 episodes are what? Tell me they're not filler. Go ahead.
They're not. They're getting to know the characters again after they've done stuff for 3 years.
Shit! You could have went
least
straight into their powers. You didn't have to see the whole backstory of how they gained it. Ain't no
I
one
like
give a
seeing
fuck
their
about them
backstories.
besides Luffy. Everyone wanted to see
And
Gear
we-
4. No one
and
gave
we
a fuck
still-
about them.
Gear 4 was long after the time skip, my friend.
Oh my god, Gear 4 was so good though.
Long after. That was Doflamingo. That's Dressrosa. That's far.
Doflamingo was
which
the shit though, man.
Doflamingo might be the best villain they've had so far.
No, when they start fighting, are they fighting?
Maybe
What's
Crocodile.
his name yet?
Kaido.
I've read some of the manga. I'm not
They
totally caught up.
Luffy has fought Kaido once in the
The
anime.
unkillable guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Luffy got fucking mollywopped. It wasn't even a fight. It was so hard to watch because Luffy always pushes, you know?
So-
and Kaido just kept being like, I don't fucking care.
Christian, basically,
That
this
was
guy
hard.
is a god who cannot die. There's one guy trying to assassinate him, and he's so upset with his life and wants to die. He jumps
He's
off
trying to
of
kill
the,
himself.
He jumps off of the highest cloud in the sky, slams into the ground, gets back up, and goes, "Fuck, I'm still alive."
What episode
Yep.
is this?
That wasn't a manga. We're not even caught up to that
okay.
yet.
I was gonna say I'm
Oh,
about,
it's happened in the. It's happened.
Oh,
in the
that
anime.
happened?
I'm
That happened
about
where he fell in the
200
sky?
in.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
I'm about
So-
200 in.
You gotta get to like 900 just to see Doflamingo. You got time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dofi. I think he's in the 700s or maybe early 8s, but
No, because,
Dofi is.
Shark.
He's
Shark,
real good.
Shark Dick's in the early 7s.
Which Shark Dick? They fight fishmen a lot.
When they're underwater.
Oh, Hody Jones.
Is that what his name is? The dude who keeps
I
popping
think it's
pills?
Hody Jones.
The dude who keeps
Yeah, it's
popping
Hody Jones.
pills.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, if he could fight out of water with the same power he was fighting in the water, he'd have been a good fucking villain. But,
Yeah.
like, Luffy got him on land, and he was like, nah, bitch. And then he forced him in the water. Luffy was still kind of keeping up. And then he's like, okay,
Wait,
let's make a
what?
bubble so I can win.
Luffy can't swim.
They make a bubble around him.
What? That's corny.
There's a little thing that they have that they can blow a bubble, and it's badass because he uses hockey with a what's he call it? Phoenix
Which one?
Fist.
Oh, Red Hawk.
He uses Red Hawk with a Gatling gun, hockey, to shoot through the water and hit this motherfucker underwater.
I like
It
it.
Luffy's
fucking
pretty-
hurts the shit out of him. Like you can tell after like the third one, he's sitting there going, "I need to rethink my life choices," but he's a badass even underwater because of the bubble. And then they
We
make
talk
a bigger,
about how-
yeah, it's
Luffy, he's this big of a badass post time skip, and he's still like 17 years old.
the time skip. The way they did time skip too, by the way, where they just fucking deleted him. I was like, "Fuck, is he dead? Did they have
Because
the
the time
season that
skip
way?"
is they jump forward. It's 2 years or 3. I think it's 2 years.
It's 3.
They jump forward. It's 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's,
Because
no,
he's
I
on
think
land.
it's 2.
No, he's on the island
'Cause
for
I
3
think-
years.
He goes from 15 to 17. I'm pretty sure.
No, because if I remember correctly, when he meets up with the pirates later, he meets one of his old friends who is now a naval pirate.
Oh, you might be right.
Oh, the dude
Yeah,
from the
Cobra.
first episode?
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right.
She spawns the robots, and he's like, "You haven't seen me in 3 years, and you think this is gonna work?" And then just bops a bitch, and I was like, they're not even a fucking contestant anymore. Like, this isn't even close.
You know they still haven't explained how Zoro lost his eye? He just doesn't have an eye now.
Yeah, but the abilities he can do, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, like, apparently the guy who writes it, I think his name's Oda, he has said, he's like, oh, I know how Zoro lost his eye. And they're like, tell us. He's like, I'll get there. Like, he's just like, he's just like, I'll get there. All right.
That's like when fucking Hunter x Hunter, the final episode ended, and everyone was like, so where was Gon's dad all this time? Because he obviously wasn't treasure hunting and shit. And then the fucking writer was just like, I'll get there. Like, no, it's not how this works.
He said that. They're like, oh, so the manga's done. He's like, it's on hiatus. They're like,
Oh,
do you have
right.
plans to get back to writing? He's like, not anytime soon. I got ideas though. He said he has ideas for Yu Yu Hakusho too. And I'm like, bitch, that ended in '95.
we still got Inuyasha ideas. Come the fuck on.
I'll take some more.
We need to talk about that real quick.
What?
What the fuck are they doing with this Inuyasha show, man?
The Inuyasha babies that make your dreams come true.
Like, it's gonna be his daughter and Shikamaru's daughter? Is that not Shikamaru? Shomaru's daughter? Is that what I'm seeing here? Like
Shishomaru.
Shishomaru's daughter and his daughter fighting? Is that what's going down? Because I don't see anybody winning that. I see it another. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm a full.
I don't like
Inuyasha.
Inuyasha.
Yep. I don't know.
My
But
girlfriend loves Inuyasha. I can't stand it. Every time I hear the word Kagome, a shiver goes up my
No,
spine.
but basically, the show was I'm a full demon, I'm a half demon, I'm better than you, and it was bitch fights back and forth. The love didn't really fucking matter to me. I just liked the fight scenes and shit because the movies even have even more badass fight scenes. And then now we have this new one, which is Shishomaru's daughter, which we know is real, like an actual thing gonna be happening. And then you have what we think is Inuyasha's daughter. Is it gonna be another I'm a half demon, I'm a full demon? Because then if they do that again, you can't. Like, that's like watching Sword Art Online 1, 2, and 3. It's all the same.
Hey, 3 is good.
I haven't seen 3. I only watched 1, and then I saw the same thing coming out of 2, and was like, no.
Wait,
I don't know if I
consider
finished
2?
1.
What do you consider 2 then? If you say it's the same thing.
Wait, what do you consider 3?
2 is Gun Gal.
2 is Gun Gal?
Yes. Season
Okay,
1
good. I was right.
is where they're in the game, where if they die in the game, they die in real life, and then the fairy shit.
Yeah.
Season 2, which is Sword Art Online 2, is Gun Gal, and then 3 is Alice. It's like Alization or something like that. 3 is good. I like 3 a lot.
Yeah, I haven't seen Alization. I thought 2 was just basically a recap of 1,
No.
but he falls in love.
No.
I got to rapey elf guy, and I kind of just stopped watching.
Ooh.
I just like him when he's on the bridge and he's just standing there like.
That's a good point to
Keep
fall off,
swinging.
because that's what disconnected me. Because I was like, we had a good plot, and we take us out of that game. Why? Like, they could have stayed in the first game, and I feel like people would stay hooked on it. But they took us out of it.
Like Phonics.
Now you have this new fucking one that's kind of like Sword Art but with guns, and I'm like, stop it, please.
That's not new. That is 2017, sir.
It's a newer version of Sword Art Online. That's all it is.
Yeah, so
That's what I was trying to say.
it's a new game. It's called Gun Gal, and it's pretty much Call of Duty, is what it is.
But in a video game.
Well, Call of Duty is a video game.
No, I mean like you can die in it and stuff like that.
No, not at all. There's a dude that's killing.
Oh, you can?
No, there's a dude that's killing the people he kills in the video game. So like when
okay.
So when this one dude kills people, they call him like Dead Bullet or something like that. That's where the dude's actually killing them in real life. Also.
It's Death Gun.
Death Gun, that's his name. Yeah.
I only remember that. I haven't watched that, but my friend told me that, and I was like, could they have given him more of like, did a 9-year-old name this character? He kills people with his gun. His name's Death Gun.
I'm
Good job, Timmy.
I'm headshot because I headshot. Like, no.
Death God. The only thing is, if that was a metal band, I'd probably go see him at like Bogarts or something.
What's that bad guy's name in Daredevil?
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. Really? You always hit your bullseye? I couldn't tell.
He
At least
doesn't, though.
Daredevil has a cool costume with his name. You're just like me.
He's got a bunch of cool costumes. I like
But then
that.
you have Bullseye. Like, I can throw shit. Oh,
Real
hi.
good.
I forgot to call you. What's his name from X-Men? Shit.
Describe
Help me
him.
out here, guys. He throws cards.
Gambit.
Gambit.
Hi, my name's Gambit.
Why did I know that's who you were gonna say? Gambit and him have nothing in common. Gambit throws electric pole.
And Gambit's not about accuracy.
Gambit-
His cards blow up.
Gambit's cool as fuck. But he literally took off a Gambit. He's like, I throw shit. Like,
No, he throws freaking bombs. He's not throwing just stuff.
Yeah,
that,
Gambit makes grenades.
Yeah.
and his staff is dope as shit too. You gotta put the staff in play.
His staff is cool.
He knocks Wolverine the fuck out with that thing. Come on now.
You know my daughter is named after Gambit, right? Remy. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Remy LeBeau.
Yep.
That's Gambit.
Yep. That's
That's
who she's
awesome.
named after. Yep.
Congratulations, by the way. I never got a chance to tell you.
Yeah. So, should we
I'm being
Your
a dad.
new-
actually get
kid.
into what we planned?
Yes. What are you
So they get to know
who are
us.
you congratulating?
Your newest kid, smartass.
The one that was born in like February, and you saw her right after she was born.
I never congratulated you, did I?
I mean, most likely.
Think about it. I did.
He's been waiting to see how you did.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see if he did a Gon or a Goku.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, you walked into that one.
Yeti. Into our slide us into our
What?
next topic.
Yeah, please.
All right, so we realized this is our 7th episode, and we haven't really let you guys. There's pieces of our personalities and our likes and dislikes have come out, but we haven't overtly just talked about what we really like in anime. So we want to do like our top 5s or just whatever's really important to us, anime-wise, and just talk about them with each other to you guys. So
If anyone
that's
mentions
just what this
volleyball, they
one's.
can suck a dick.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. I promised I was gonna watch it when I saw
I'll
that
watch
video.
it
That
with
wasn't it.
Alright.
I'm still gonna watch Fate.
Yeah, you do.
You going first?
Fate.
Hmm?
No, I said
Yeah,
you
I
can
know,
go
right?
first, Amiibo.
Oh, I gotta go first.
Yep.
So,
The boring.
I grew up on Dragon Ball. I grew up on Dragon Ball.
I think all of us did. I think all of us have a weird appreciation for it.
And all other kinds of animes because Toonami just threw me into it like a mad cow disease. But my top 5, if they had a new a better season, not a new season because they have a new season, a better season for Lupin the Third, that would definitely be higher. But I have to give it number 5.
It does have a new season.
I
watched
love
that when I was a
Lupin,
kid.
dude.
You did watch the
Dude, I'm with you with Lupin.
2017?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's good.
It's part 4,
Yeah.
3. Four.
It's good.
And then I love me some Attack on Titan. Those fight scenes. I love animes with fight scenes. Like, oof.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'd have to give
God,
Promise.
you got me wanting to watch Lupin.
Promise Neverland as a 3. It's gonna go down though if they don't make a season where they're out in the world, because I'll be really upset about that. I really want to see it.
There's 4 arcs in the manga.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 4 arcs in the manga, so they're probably going to do 4 seasons.
Yay! Sorry, I just want to see those kids grow up and pick some ass.
I'm so pissed off he wasn't a part of that episode. Like, we literally were talking about, like, all this stuff with season 2.
Like nothing but joy talking about
Dude,
that show.
I cannot wait then. Let's see, that's 3.
We'll review season 2 when it wraps up.
Let's see. 2. I'm on the fence on 2. and I have two different ones because like one is still growing, and one is finished right now. Fire Force or Gilpnir. Gilpnir because of the fact that nobody fucking watches it. They need to get a hit on that shit.
I just added
It's
it
on
to
my
my
queue.
queue. Oh.
But legit, the fight scenes and the seriousness in that show escalates from like a 1 to a fucking 10 real fast.
Will you answer me a question about Gilpnir real quick?
Yeah.
The picture that it shows on the thing, like with the mascot looking thing, is that how he just looks as a werewolf? Is he just like a mascot?
He's not a werewolf. And
Oh, then
he's not a
whatever he is.
mascot.
Well, I'd be more interested if he was a mascot.
The mascot outfit is what he transforms into. So everyone, depending on what they chose.
Wait, that's how he looks when he's like fighting.
Yeah.
I'm in.
No. Trust me.
I love how ridiculous
I
he
don't
looks.
want to give away any spoilers,
No, I get that.
but
I didn't know if he was going to be back.
he's not fighting.
Oh, I see. It's like Guts' armor.
He makes it. It's him, and then fuck it. Somebody gets inside of him. That gives away nothing.
It's like
'cause that's
the
the first
Jake
three
suit
episodes.
in Adventure Time.
Yeah, but his suit just amplifies everything that person's inside them is doing. So like the chick he's
So
with.
it's the Berserk armor.
So you know,
I'm in.
like the picture, you see the chick and him.
Yeah.
The chick goes inside of him. She knows how to duke the fuck out. He's a pussy, and no, dude, it's sick.
Okay, I'm watching. I'm in.
But basically, when they fight, they gain their ability. His ability is different than everyone else's. Like someone who dies and isn't really important. Their ability is a camera. So they literally their head turns into a fucking camera, and they can record and zoom in, zoom out. Everyone's got their own ability. Some people don't even transform and change looks. It's weird.
Yeah,
like
I'm watching.
when you get your power, you choose how it works, and it's different. It's definitely different. But I'm on the fence between that and Fire Force.
I would choose the power to boil water instantly because I'm tired of waiting for 15 minutes.
You're that guy sitting over the water like, it's going to boil. I'm going to watch it until it boils.
And my girlfriend's like, go watch TV! And I'm
This motherfucker's like, I'm going to beat the myth. I'm going to beat the myth. I can watch it until it boils. You know that myth our parents used to tell us? You can't watch water, it won't boil. Like
I'd either take that or I would take the ability from Sailor Moon to magic into my clothes.
So you go
Like,
naked
I'm running
for
late,
like
man, just
30
like-
seconds just to be able to
Yeah, I
change
can do it right
clothing?
now. Watch. I'll do it right now.
Well, this,
We're live.
This
It's
show
like, what is
just-
wrong with you?
Just got a lot better.
Okay, if this
There it
episode
is.
gets taken down, I apologize.
Look at my one ab.
Yep.
I'm not nude.
All right,
I'm
Brandon.
just more naked than I was.
This isn't Pornhub.
Recap your top 5.
Oh shit.
Okay,
It's Cornhub.
so it's Lupin the Third.
I love Lupin the Third.
I am having some serious mind
Dragon
fucks
Ball.
right now.
You said Dragon Ball, didn't you?
No,
Oh.
I think it was an honorable mention.
Okay.
Lupin the Third, Dragon Ball, Bleach, and Cowboy Bebop all started me, but they're not my favorites.
Mm-hmm. Me and
Like
Daddy had this
I'm
talk.
obsessed with them. I'm obsessed with them, but they're not my favorites. They just
Right.
they cushioned me in. So it'd be Lupin the Third. I'm gonna move some stuff up. I got this. Lupin the Third, Hellsing, the new one, not the
Hellsing's good.
fucking wannabe. Oh, the
Hellsing's
manga's not done. Fire Force or Gilpnir. 4 is gonna be Tower of God, even though we're still getting into it. I mean, it escalates every episode.
It's
There's
super
no
good.
episode where it doesn't just pussy out.
I'm a
Like, if you guys are you guys caught up?
I haven't started yet, but I intend to.
No, okay, I'm not spoiling that then.
Don't spoil it.
And then my my final one, I put Promised Neverland in there, right?
Yes.
You haven't yet. You just did. Yeah.
Oh. Wait, no, hold on. It was Lupin.
Oh, you said Attack on Titan. You forgot that.
Attack on Titan.
Okay. Lupin, Attack on Titan, Promised Neverland, Fire Force or Gilpnir. Depending on how Gilpnir goes, Fire Force right now is still like got a little tail end, but Gilpnir is definitely up there. And then it would have to be Tower of God, just like it. It's a mind fuck. And then I got one more honorable mention, but it's not an anime. They made 3 episodes, and it got cut off because the creator was told it was too dark to be an anime. It's Imwa no Kuni no Alice. I will type it out in the chat because it's a bitch to type. And it's a bitch to spell. But if you have time to read a manga and you want to read something that'll fuck your head up, that right there. And the picture is this beautiful picture, which
I read a lot of horror manga, so I'll probably check it out.
I wish to one day own the manga for this, like the entire series of mangas for this, because it's Alice in Borderland is in English what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the American picture of it. But it is a fantastic manga. Should have became an anime, but I understand why it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Because this isn't really a spoiler. You can watch the first 3 episodes online if you want to get hooked to the manga. So you have 3 main characters at the start of the anime.
Yeah.
And then you get a 4th. You find out the only way to stay in the land they're at is they have to participate in games which can possibly kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody grows this real happy, lovey-dovey bond. And then 3 of the 4 main characters get killed.
Nice.
And all have to choose to kill themselves so that the main character can
survive.
survive.
You ever want anyone to watch it?
No, that's the first 3 episodes, bro. That ain't shit.
Well, then that ain't main
When you
character.
pick up the manga, it goes from that to it's like watching it's like watching any horror animes that go from really lovey-dovey to like what the fuck just happened, but in a manga
I know what
form.
you're talking about.
Alrighty. Yeti, you want to go or me?
You go ahead, because I don't know what I'm making number 5 yet. I'm still going down. I have a list of 8 here, and I'm trying to get it down to 5.
So, instead of going with my top 5, I wanted to do my top 5 that have no, like, popular, like, just ads everywhere. So, like, anything like My Hero, Dragon Ball, stuff like that, like, if you get on Crunchyroll or freaking Funimation or something, they're going to advertise it to you right off the top. So, I went for, like, my deep cuts that are, like, personal favorites to mine. My number 5 is Air Gear, which I know both you guys will probably think it's the weirdest thing in the world, but it's an anime about rollerblading and fighting.
I'm in.
Like, it's super cool.
You said a sports anime. He's in.
It's not even. It's like it's not. It's a shonen anime. Like they fight. They're fighting in this stuff on rollerblades, and like all the rollerblades have like powers and stuff like that. It is the coolest freaking concept in the world.
It's Beyblade with feet. I'm in.
Yes, like it is super cool.
Let it rip.
I love it. I campaign it because they didn't even finish the anime.
I got this. Let it rip.
They didn't even finish the anime.
If you don't name this episode Beyblade with feet, I'm gonna be so upset. That's how we should name our episodes. Instead of episode number this, just take a sentence or quote out of context and make it the title.
That's what we'll do. This sounds perfect.
This is Beyblade with feet.
That's gonna be the episode title for next week.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. Air Gear, I highly recommend it. The anime got cut off.
I have to watch it.
It got cut off, but the manga's still going. I am like sort of caught up on the manga, but hopefully, I mean, we're getting an OVA almost like every other year now to see if there's still like people that are interested in it. So like potentially down the road, we could see it come back and finish off. But that's my number 5. My number 4, I went with Dead Man's Wonderland.
Dude, if
that's my girlfriend's favorite.
They would have continued that, for fuck's sake.
Dead Man's Wonderland is...
That's my girlfriend's favorite anime.
Huge favorite. And then I just finished an anime this week, and I really wanted to get campaign for season 3 because it's super good. But Noragami, have you guys seen that yet?
I watched the first 8 episodes, and I do really like where it's going, and I don't remember why I stopped. Well, I think I just had to watch something else for the show. Because I watched it very
honestly
recently.
never heard of it, so...
So they kind of...
You'd like it. You'd like it a lot.
It's kind of like they took the concept for Soul Eaters and made it good. Is what they did.
Soul Eater is good. What are you talking about?
Soul Eater was good.
Soul Eater's just wacky, and Noragami's less wacky.
It's not a top 5, but...
No. It's like a C+ anime. It's trash, but it's good.
I like the fight scenes, okay? I get off on fight
scenes. They're really good.
Right? So, Noragami is about the gods of Earth. Like, all the gods, and you follow the one god who has no followers or anything. So he's pretty much poor.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a shrine.
Yeah, he doesn't have a shrine.
He spray paints his name everywhere because he doesn't have a shrine.
Get work, so people will eventually praise him. I mean, it's the coolest shit. I love it. Get caught up because I super recommend this to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I'm gonna add one.
The theme song's amazing. The theme song is so good.
I'm gonna add one to your list before we continue.
You're adding one to my list?
Yeah, you're naming off animes that are good but don't get any headlines.
Uh-huh.
Overlord.
No, I'm not adding that to my list.
No, I'm adding that on my accord because Overlord
add that to your shit list.
It needs
not to my gold. Not to my gold of a list. You stay away from my list with that shit.
You like volleyball. You like volleyball. You like
fucking
ping
hard
pong.
pass.
Fucking ping pong. I watched that. You like
the hard pass Christian
just
gave
so
you. He just went, no.
There's a hard pass
like,
for
no,
me,
I don't
mate.
think...
You can tell the difference in mangas over here. There's a hard pass for me, mate. Nope.
That was good. No.
I don't like watching 2-man kick around a fucking ping pong.
It's so good.
Ping pong was
He's
hype.
gone. He's gone.
I'm still here. What happened?
You're not here now.
Oh, what
You
does
made
this
him
become?
leave. High five.
My camera died? I guess my camera died.
What can't on your laptop?
No. Like,
Plug it in, dipshit. What?
it is.
Unplug in and plug it back in and then try again. You ever heard that method, the reset method?
Yes, and it's not doing anything.
You do it in real life all the time. You go to sleep, you wake back up again, it's resetting yourself.
Oh, wait. For some reason, my camera turned off in Discord. There was nothing wrong with it. That's strange.
Hi, my name is Steve, and I'm from IT.
Yep.
Hi, Steve.
So, my number 4, because I'm definitely not using that shit. Like, fuck that. What was my number 4? I just had it. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Kenshi the
You already
Mightiest
said
Disciple.
it. You're on.
That's why
you
writing things down is good.
I know.
You're on 3.
Alright, yes, I did Dead Man's Wonderland, Air Gear,
Yeah.
Noragami,
Yeah.
and this
Yeah.
is
Oh, so no, you're
four.
You're going up, not down.
Oh,
Like down,
okay,
not down.
gotcha.
Well, my number 1
Yeah,
is,
we both got tripped out there. I was like, what the fuck? 4?
that's not my alright, Noragami is number 2. So, yeah, you're right. And
Why I went down,
wait,
not
number
up.
3. Wait, that's my number 3. You're ruining everything. Kenshi the Mightiest
You're
Disciple.
ruining everything!
I'm not ruining
I
shit.
know.
You're supposed to
Shut
go
your mouth.
on a countdown. You go down, not up. When you go up,
Alright.
it makes no sense.
There's no order, and anything besides my last one is my all-time favorite. Alright?
Then tell people that. Don't go
No,
1, 2, 3, 4,
I know.
5, and then people are like, 5 is the worst.
I'm listing off my animes like that I picked for my 5.
Oh my god.
So fourth
I had to mute myself because I was coughing.
was I give up. I'm
You
done.
never get the chance to talk.
Number 4 is gonna be Kenshi the Mightiest Disciple.
That's really good.
It's super good. You would like.
It's really good.
Have you watched it?
No.
No, I didn't.
I've seen a lot of it.
Dude, you need to watch it.
I never
You'll
said I
like it.
did.
I know. That's what I was asking. I was like, have you seen it? Like, I think
I
you'd
was just
like
nodding my
it.
head and like, alright, cool.
It's like a. It's
No,
like a
you'd
cool
really like it.
fighting
It's
shonen anime.
yeah, it's real fighting styles. This kid's going around and learning all of the fighting styles of the world to become like the greatest warrior.
Oh, okay,
in the world.
okay.
Each
It's pretty cool.
episode, he gets his ass kicked and then learns a new discipline
Yeah.
to kick the dude's ass in the end of the episode. That's literally the show. It's awesome. And my number 5, which is my all-time favorite anime, is
Thank you for clarifying that.
Gungrave. Have you guys seen Gungrave?
Yeah.
Why is that your favorite, though?
Dude,
I was
Gungrave is so good.
I was obligated. Me and Brandon are obligated. The main character's name's Brandon. We
Yeah,
have to watch
sure.
it. Like what?
Alright, the whole reason for it being my favorite. Do you guys know that anime is based off the game, and the games are not based off the anime?
Mm-hmm.
They made that whole backstory, like, out of nowhere. Like, literally, there was no, here's the paperwork for it. This is just what we needed to become. And they made this, I'm in love with the backstory. But, like, when he turns,
Yeah.
like, goes into the future and he's dead and whatever, I'm not into that. I don't like that. I like the backstory. The backstory is, by far, some of the best storytelling in anime. I love it so much. Like, kept me hooked all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I'm like in Gilpnir. You
Oh,
don't
so-
get like, you don't get the main character and all his backstory and all his information in the first 3 episodes like you do with like Bleach or stuff like that, where you get like all the information in one go. We're at episode 12, which I still have yet to watch, but we're at episode 12, and there's a lot of fucking holes in this story that still got to be filled.
I hate
Mm-hmm.
Like, some of the characters in the story, you don't even know why they're in the fucking story.
Have you noticed
But
that
they're
every
OP
time
as shit.
he opens his mouth, he's promoting another anime that he likes?
No, I was saying it matches that
Like-
one you were just talking about.
Dude, like, if you notice how they drew the skies in this episode, Brandon'd be like, but dude, this one episode of Bleach, like, they did all this shit, and, like, for some
I'll
reason,
never-
they had
I'll
skies in
never
the
say that.
background. Like, there were skies in the
I'll
background.
never say that. Bleach will stay out of my mouth for a while.
Yeah, Gungrave is by far my favorite.
Yeah, it should be. It's poisonous. Don't put it in your mouth.
Oh.
You guys... That's as bad as the TikTok I showed you before we went live.
Alright,
God.
Yeti, your turn.
All right. So my number 5, it was Bebop, but I feel like Bebop is too easy of an answer, especially for us.
No.
So I'm literally.
Use what you love. Don't use easy to
Oh, I love
easy answers.
Bebop.
If you love it and it should
I
be in your
just feel
top
like-
5, then it's in your top 5, man.
I feel like because I even have like Ein is my favorite character in Bebop, like by far. But I feel like there's nothing I could say about Bebop that hasn't already been fucking said. Like
Yeah. That's why I went
it's
with that
basically
top
perfect. Like
And then that's all
it
you
has
just
one. It has one episode I don't like, and it's called Boogie Woogie Feng Shui, and it's just because it's an Ed and Jet focused episode, and they have like no chemistry. That's the only problem. I love Jet. He's behind Ein. He's my favorite character. He's just like anime dad, and I just really like him. Ed's my least favorite, and that might be.
You don't like Ed? I
That
love
mu-
Ed, dude. When she's sitting there with a
No.
computer hack and shit just like this, like, what the fuck?
I didn't say I don't like Ed. I said she's my least favorite character. I love all the Bebop crew.
You know,
I just,
But if I had to pick
You know-
one to ignore, it's probably Ed. I love all the Ninja Turtles, but Michelangelo is my least favorite.
You know, Brandon
Racist?
cosplays
Racist.
Ed every time he's not in his work outfit because he wears black shorts and just some random T-shirt or it's long sleeves. So
And now I'm doing this on the keyboard all day
he's
long.
doing that all day. Like he is literally Ed 24/7.
Dude, if I could cosplay Ed, I'd feel so good, but I'm fucking too tall.
He was done. He did not. Want
I'm
to
way
talk.
too tall to cosplay Ed. Oh, there he is. We'll wait till he
Hold
kicks
on.
back in. So
Hold on!
I'm just saying I'm way too tall to cosplay Ed, man. It's disappointing.
Dude, Ed's
Hold
tall.
on!
He's like a 15-year-old or no, he is a 12-year-old. Oh, look at that. He's
12. He's tall for his age, but he's short. He's
Alright.
like
Who?
5 foot.
like-
Ed. And I can't cosplay Ed because he's too tall. I'm too tall.
All right,
Now I would
let
love to
Yeti
do a
give
Black
his
Butler
list.
cosplay.
That'd be cool.
But so, Bebop is technically my number 5, but I'm saying my number 5 is just basically any sports anime. Like it's gonna get me. It's gonna get me. I'm gonna watch it. Like
At least it's not
If they
fucking
made-
Haku as number 1.
no, Haikyuu is probably my second favorite sports anime though, so it's like honorarily number 5 as well.
So you like
How'd
Haku?
Haikyuu, yeah.
Haku?
Haku is a character in Naruto.
It took you a minute, but you got it.
I do like Haku though. I think the best sports anime I've ever seen is probably Hajime no Ippo. It's boxing, so it's just fighting and training and then more
Say
fighting.
that again one more time, but 3 times fast.
Hajime no Ippo, Hajime no Ippo, Hajime no Ippo.
The funny thing is, he said say it one more time, but 3 times fast, and you said it 3 times
And I did it.
fast, and so screw you.
Eh.
All right, so
But it's Hajime no Ippo.
it's good.
I think it's like the Trials of Ippo.
I guess
it's really good.
Everyone's got their anime they can actually say the full name of correctly, and then there's those animes you look at them and you go, I'm not even gonna fucking try.
No. But
I can't say Attack on
Ippo is
Titan.
great. Shingeki no Kyojin.
There it is.
Or how it's actually supposed to be said.
We hope.
No. The actual English translation is not Attack on Titan.
Well, yeah, we know that. All right, Yeti.
But yeah, basically, but I'm gonna move off of sports here in a second. But basically, any sports anime, like I've liked. There's been very few that I haven't liked. I haven't watched Kuroko no Basket, and everyone tells me I really need to because it's apparently super good. But I like Slam Dunk, which is a '90s basketball anime. Even stuff like Yuri on Ice, that's very boy love focused. It actually gets into the sports a lot of figure skating, and I liked it a lot. I'm just a sucker for that type of thing. I like sports, so I would like sports anime. But to go on to my number 4. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was to say that's not always true. I've noticed I have friends that don't like sports animes, but love sports. Like I was working on a
I
job
know.
who loved Dragon Ball Z, but was a sports fan, and I mentioned your what the fuck's it called? I don't want to say it wrong.
Haikyuu.
Haikyuu, and he was like, "Yeah, no, I don't like that shit." I was like, "Okay."
See, I'm the opposite. I did not care at all about volleyball, and then I watched these fucking volleyball boys, and I was like, they got me.
You like those volleyball
I
boys,
was like,
don't
I'm
you?
in. I love them. I love all of them. I'll be their towel manager. I don't care.
Oh God! Step bro.
Let me unbutton these buttons again.
Step
Hold on.
bro.
But my number 4, and I hate putting it down this low. The only reason it's down this low is the 3 above it mean so much more. But number 4 is Hunter x Hunter. I just feel like that show is so dynamic. Like anytime you feel like you're like, all right, I've gotten used to how this show weaves itself, and anytime you're like just getting comfortable, the author's like, and just makes new shit up, and now the world's completely different again. You're just like, oh, okay, time to learn. So it's like anytime you're about to get stagnant, it just changes what's going on, like completely turns it around. Up to the point where the last arc, the Chimera Ant arc, is like one of the most violent and upsetting things I've ever seen. And it started as this like happy little anime, and the end of it, you're like, oh my god.
And then the main character's like, I'm gonna sacrifice everything to kill one bitch.
One.
And then the author's like, shit.
But like, all four of them, like, yeah, there's 4 main characters, but there's really 2 main characters. Because it's Gon and Killua, and then Kurapika and Leorio. And Leorio is my favorite character.
I would definitely say there's still 4. It's just they have their own arcs.
Yeah.
It's like watching One Piece.
Yeah, but especially Leorio, because once he goes to train to be a doctor, he's basically not in the anime anymore. They talk to him here and there. He doesn't do anything till very end when he punched Gon's dad in the face.
Yeah, unlocks his power finally. You're sitting there like, this dude is a badass fighter, smart as shit, and has no abilities? Fuck you, author. And then at the very end, he's like, oh yeah, by the way. And I'm like,
I can teleport my fist through time and space.
Like, what?
Uppercut you through your desk. And they say it was like the first time. I think they say it's the first time anyone's touched Jing in like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody's touched him.
Yep.
And Leorio just jacks his jaw. I love it.
Yo, Dad.
It's so good. Hunter x Hunter is so good, and like even minor characters, like oh, I don't like calling her a minor character, but Biscuit, she's awesome. Netero's awesome.
Half the characters in what's it called? Where they meet Biscuit.
Oh.
In the game.
Greed Island.
In Greed Island, half the characters in Greed Island who aren't even that important, you like get the feels for, even though they're not main characters.
This author, I forget his name, he wrote this and Yu Yu Hakusho. He's just so good at making any character dynamic. Like he does it in Yu Yu Hakusho too. When you go to the Dark Tournament, all these demons, you're like, and you just start to get the feels for all of them. And you're like, oh, geez, these are the bad guys that I like them. But Hunter x Hunter, I think it's nearly perfect. When me and Christian did the tier list, we both gave it S. Like I said, I think that there's some arcs where it can drag on a little bit, but that's because he's so obsessed with building the world. So I understand that he likes to hang out in places a little too long.
I do like the fact that in like a week's worth of episodes, when I mean a week's, I mean like 7 or 10 episodes, he'll go from like, okay, here are your main characters, they have their storyline, they're doing that right now. Let's go jump over to like, say, the spiders, and let's learn something about them and get some depth.
Yeah, you'll get like whole Phantom Troop episodes.
Right.
It's so cool.
Like they've fought to get their city back, and the entire thing is sitting there going, wow, I feel a lot for these guys. And then you find out they're doing it for their city back. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah. And then, like, Hisoka, who's been bad guy for, like, 100 episodes, he's like, I was testing you.
Just fucking takes it off. Like,
He's like, I was just testing Gon to make him stronger. I'm a good guy now. You're like, you, clown man? He's like, I'm a good guy now. You're like, okay. And he just is. He never turns back to being bad.
I just want to kill this fucker.
Yeah, like... And you're like, okay, Hisoka, you're rad, so I'll let you hang out. He is super creepy, but he's rad.
Dude,
Hunter x Hunter.
The English translation is so nice to him. I mean, not translation. The English dub is so nice to him in comparison to the English translation.
Oh yeah.
For anyone that's watched the dub, he's a really nice guy and a little bit creepy. In the sub, he straight up gets orgasm.
He's very turned on by watching Gon fight.
He gets an orgasm from Gon's punch in the face.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's not. They make it very clear he's not attracted to Gon. He's attracted to how he fights.
Yep.
Like they're very clear on that.
Yeah, like he's not a pedophile.
Like he's not a pedophile.
He's not a pedophile. But he is at the same time. He's rad, though.
He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's rad, though. He's Like, he's creepy and weird for sure, but he doesn't diddle kids, so he's not that kind of.
Yeah, I wonder if he's ever going to get with Stitch's bitch.
I love that you asked that when the show is done. Like, we are not getting.
It's not
He
done.
said he has ideas, Christian.
Nope, it's done.
Not more left.
I am fine with
He's
that.
just on hiatus.
I am
If you
fine
would-
with the ending.
If Hisoka would get with
I am
Stitch's
too. If
bitch-
it's done, yeah.
Yeah.
if
If
you would
it's
get
done
with
here,
Stitch's
that's
bitch-
fine.
Yeah.
But yeah,
If
it
you
would
were-
be cool.
Because like you could see the chemistry in the tower when they were talking to each other. There was some serious chemistry there,
Mhm.
and then it just ends because she just leaves. It's like, no, bitch, come back, fuck him or
I
something.
said it's if the show doesn't get any more episodes, it's fine. The show's basically perfect. It wraps up pretty good. If he wants to write more episodes, a lot of my friends said that they're nervous about having new episodes, and I was like, don't be.
I
He's
want
been
to
taking
see
his
Killer's
sweet-ass
brother
time.
more. I want to see more Killer's
Yeah.
brother. Because it's like Itachi,
Yeah,
but without being nice on the inside.
He just looks creepy. Like,
yeah.
Wait, which part? When he's got the needles in or the needles out?
both.
Yes.
Yes.
He looks like
Um,
a 13-year-old, but in like a grown man's body. Like, just.
I want to know, because Kurapika did exactly what he wanted to do, so I want to know what he's going to do moving forward. Like, he avenged his people, he collected all the eyes. So I'm just very interested to see what he does moving forward, because he's a fucking specialist. He's
He
probably
might-
the strongest member of the main four,
He might still.
and that's
try
why they
to-
kind of have to, like...
He might still try to go kill the spider troop because technically
He
that's
might.
what he wanted to do. Also,
He might, yeah.
his trial where he put the thing on his heart was to kill all of them. So what
Yeah.
happens if he doesn't do it? Does he die?
I'm fine with
Like,
him
does it
getting
stab him because he forgets to doing it?
That's the kind of stuff that they'd have to address, and it's like, all right.
Well, that's
his
like how they
story's
address-
done.
That's why...
His story's
my-
done. Gon's
my one
story's
friend-
gone.
Yeah.
Like, maybe a.
Kurapika's is basically wrapped up. Leorio's going to be a doctor, like...
I wouldn't mind a.
Their stories
He's
prequel.
have
not going to be a
definitely
doctor.
reached a climax.
He's not going to be a doctor. That climax is there to where he could be something a lot more than a doctor.
I would not mind.
Oh,
a
for sure.
prequel on Kilowog's family. Like,
Mhm.
I could watch it.
Yeah, the Zoldyck.
And then
on the-
all you would need is a few episodes with a prequel of Gon's dad and what he was doing to give us some backstory on
or
what the
some
fuck
nice
he was the entire
OVAs
time.
would be cool. Some nice OVAs.
I think the author said he like wanted to do more with Jing, but if you learned more about Jing, the audience would get less invested in
Gon.
Gon's story.
Yeah, that makes
Because you want to learn about his dad too.
Yeah.
You know, like, and so you can't know more about his dad than Gon knows, or else you'll lose your determination. Guy's smart. Guy's a real
Well, that's
smart.
like you didn't learn a lot about Edward and Alphonse's dad until near the end, and then that was
Yeah.
the perfect time to do it.
Mhm.
So it's kind of the same play, but in this sense, he doesn't have anything else left, so we don't know if we're gonna get it or not.
Brotherhood was in my 8 that I had to whittle down. Brotherhood's fantastic. It's a serious honorable mention.
Now,
I
Brotherhood.
think it's basically perfect too.
Brotherhood. I could take a sequel of that.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, like if they wanted to do more, I'd be cool with it.
Like
I
finding
want-
out what Ed goes and researches is what I would like to see, because that's what he
Mhm.
wants
Yeah.
to do.
And then to see what Al does, because now he has the powers
Nah, screw
and
it.
his
Al.
body back.
Just get rid of Al. I could care less about
No, I want to see Al.
If he's
I
not,
want to see Al grow up.
if he's not
Because
in
I
the
want
thing anymore,
Alphonse.
nope. If he's not in the show anymore, I don't want to see him. I've already seen a movie
watched-
where he's
Hold on.
out, and I hated that where he's out. Like, he was too whiny for me, because now he's
We
like,
we
I'm a
watched
kid.
we watched Ed.
Yeah.
We watched Ed grow up. I want to see Al grow up. And when they ended the anime, he was more adult-like and less childlike. When the movie came out, that was fucking stupid. I don't even like the movie. The movie's like,
watched it.
look, it's his mom. I'm
Did
like,
you
fuck
finally
off.
watch it, Yeti?
I didn't watch it.
You don't want
dude.
to.
I couldn't bring.
Please.
I
He
couldn't bring
showed me.
myself to do
He's
it.
the reason why I hate the fucking movie, because he showed me the movie.
Al, like...
Because I think Brotherhood's perfect, and I want to keep it that way.
He showed me when we were in middle school. I was like, I fucking hate you.
Yep. It's weird. I mean, I still am a fan of the original. Like, their story...
It has its moments.
It has its own, like, thing. And then that movie just makes you question even more. And
The movie goes well with the original, not with Brotherhood.
Yeah, the movie
Yeah.
is not a part of Brotherhood.
Yeah.
It's the actual ending to Full Metal Alchemist. Or for that series, not Brotherhood.
Which, if that was their actual ending, like if that's how they ended the anime with that movie, of the original, not Brotherhood, but the original, I'm cool with it. And it's a good ending, but I still hate the fucking movie.
Yeah, it sucks.
But I think
I'm in the real life now.
Brotherhood's-
Yeah, we're real life boys now.
Brotherhood's another one of those that
Jewish.
that even Brotherhood's one of those that also is like the sub characters are all super cool. Like Mustang and Armstrong and Hawkeye and Hughes, like they're all super cool.
I'm planning on.
Homunculi are super cool.
I'm actually planning on cosplaying Mustang. I just have to get someone to make up the tattoo off my neck, and before I do it, if I'm gonna have more on my arms, I'm gonna have to get that make off too, because I can't have that showing if I cosplay him. But yeah, I plan on cosplaying him.
Yeti, you've not seen.
That's awesome.
He has Sasuke's curse mark on his neck. Look.
Yep.
Can you see it?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
No, wait. You think that's cool? Everyone talking about Brotherhood right now.
He's gonna show his dick.
That's a human transportation circle, baby. That shit hurt. And then on the other side, I'm getting a scroll with the ingredients, or it's going to be either the ingredients that Ed lists out in the beginning, or it's going to be Edward talking about the law of equivalent exchange. It's going to be one of those two, but it's going to be in like red blood, like he wrote it with his finger, and it's going to have drips of blood on it, then have Edward's initials at the end. I thought it'd be really cool, and I like matching tattoos. So like I have Sasuke's up here. I'm going to get something for Naruto, either on my leg or nearby, because I like matching tattoos.
That's a lot of conversation for one of my honorable mentions.
Hey, we like it. So.
But I mean, FMA brings it out, man. It's good.
Yep.
My number 3 is one like that follows your suit, Christian. It's one that nobody really talks about, and I think they should. And it's a slice of life anime, which I usually hate. I usually despise slice of life anime, but it's called Welcome to the NHK, and it's about this kid named Sato. I think he's 22, and he's in college, and something happened. Oh, he got like super embarrassed on his first day of college, and he became like an insane shut-in. In Japan, they call it a hikikomori. And he doesn't go outside unless it's to go get food, or sometimes he just wants like fresh air, and he'll go outside like at night when nobody's out. He doesn't go outside. He lives in his little dorm with his mattress on the floor. He took it off of his bunk bed and put it on the floor so he can store shit up in his bunk bed.
It's fucking stingy.
Yeah, he just sits in this room and watches stuff on his computer and lives in a dorm that his parents pay for. And a big plot point is his parents are like, hey, this is your last year of college, so we're not going to pay for the room anymore. So it's him being like, fucking chaga, fuck. And so this girl named Nakahara says that she's going to... Yep, there he is. That's Sato. That's my dude.
Shinji.
This girl named Nakahara... He's way better than Shinji. Shinji's a piece of fucking garbage. Nakahara says that she's going to... She sees him in a park and realizes that he's the way he is. And she's like, hey, I'm going to help you get back out into society. I'm going to help you out. She's 18, and you find out later in the anime, is like a habitual liar. So she just has been just dogging this guy the whole time, just telling him things and not following through. And so it's making his condition worse. The show's a bummer. I should have led with that. Like, it's really depressing. He lives next door to a guy named Yamazaki who's like an otaku. If all three of us like fused together, we wouldn't make up a big enough otaku to make this character. He's obsessed with this show called I think it's Pururin or something like that. It's like Princess Pudding. And it's awful. It's like, and then there's another girl named Hitomi, and she's like insanely suicidal and tries to get Sato to kill himself with her. But those are like those are all the characters in the whole show. The whole show is 4 characters. It's only, I think, 24 episodes long, but it aired in 2006, and like nobody watched it. If you go back and look at like the Metacritic and Crunchyroll scores, I think the lowest score I saw is a 7.9. Like, it's insanely well praised, but fucking nobody talks about this thing, and I think it's a shame because I think it's glorious.
Yeah.
Like I said, it is a bummer. It is a little bonkers at times because it goes into Sato's mind, and since he's a shut-in, he talks to himself, and things spiral. Like, so it gets a little wacky sometimes, but I was never bored. I watched it 2 or 3 times from start to finish, subbed and dubbed. They're both good. Subs a little bit better. But I only watched this because when I worked at Blockbuster, I was working there when it was dying, and my store in particular was dying. I maybe got 4 customers a day. Like, I got nobody in my store.
You didn't live there
on the B-roll. No, I did not. I lived out in Burlington. On our B-roll TVs, down under my desk,
bitch.
There's nobody out there. Cows aren't going to rent movies, Brandon.
Which one did you work at?
Burlington.
Okay. And no one went to that one. On 18?
The one on, yeah.
Yeah, no one
Let's
went
say
to
the
that.
one in Union everyone
Yeah,
went
we
to.
went to, me and Brandon
There were
walked
42.
to Union, like, all the time. On
You may
42.
have, when did you see me behind the counter? Because I covered there a few times.
Dude, we were in like
2000.
I was a freshman, he was a 8th grader. So what was that, 2008, 2009?
2008.
I was there. I worked at Blockbuster from 9 to almost 11.
So, yeah.
So you may have seen me there.
We
Probably.
walked there, and I kid you not, me and my brother would buy 5, like, of your used animes to go and watch. And that's how we got into Berserk and stuff like that, was from your bargain bin.
Yeah.
And
But that's how I watched NHK, is because we got it in and nobody was renting it, and I kept reading it and I was like, this sounds good. Why is nobody watching this? So during my shifts, I would put it on my B-roll things, and I would sit at my register and watch Welcome to the NHK, and when the somebody coming in would come in, I go, oh crap, and I put on the B-roll and sit up.
that's awesome.
And that's how I watched it the first time. It's because of Blockbuster, and it's still in my top 5 favorite anime. It won't drop. It's so good.
I'll check it out.
It's welcome to the NHK. Like,
I've
those 3
already
letters.
found it.
Yeah, it's insanely good. It is a bummer. It goes into like suicide and insanity and kleptomania and like all this stuff. Like it is a bummer. It's not afraid to show the real side of these mental problems,
Neon Genesis?
which I think is bold. No, Evangelion has no place here.
Sounds very familiar.
Fuck off, you pussy.
Fucking Shinji, masturbate on your unconscious friend. Get out of my life.
You can't tell me what you're describing is not the last 10 episodes of that show.
No, because there's no robot fights, Christian.
That's why I said the last 10 episodes. The last 10 episodes, there was no more robots for God knows why.
And that's why I stopped watching.
Yep.
I hate Shinji. Shinji and Asuka can both eat my ass. I don't care. I don't fuck.
I want you. I want to kill myself. I want you. I want to kill myself. I want you.
Masturbate on unconscious girl.
I don't know. I found
That's the point where I was like, I was like, I can't get. This is the main character.
when did I dive into that?
He's
Last
got
year?
a limbo bipolar person.
Was that last year when I got super
Oh,
addicted to the?
I think so.
Dude, I found
think
the
so.
movies. I didn't know they came out with movies. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's pretty much like the episode's broken up, but they've added random characters that are now main characters and stuff like that. And like,
So
I don't know
stupid.
why I had this crazy fan theory that
People-
everything's connected, and like, I don't know.
I hate Evangelion. I have my whole life. But that's a conversation for another day.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have a whole podcast on whether Evangelion's good or bad. That'll be
yeah.
fun.
Number
My number 2
or 2
is, well, yeah, I'm going from bottom to top.
Alright.
My number 2 is Yu Yu Hakusho. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, that's why I like anime.
Yep.
Is that show right there. I think as far as a basic shonen, it's probably the best one, like, just written-wise.
It's also before
It's the only one I can think of. Yeah. It's one of like 3 anime I can think of where all the main characters are awesome. There's no Krillin, you know, in the group. I love Krillin, but like everyone calls the bad character the Krillin, you know. If there was one, it's Kuwabara, but he's dope. So like, leave him alone.
You can box.
He's the strongest human
Yeah.
on Earth. Like, you find out at the end. Spoilers.
like
That
Krillin.
Urameshi has demon blood, so... Yeah, like, just like Krillin. That's why I've never gotten the whole Krillin argument. Call him the Yamcha, if anything. I think Yu Yu Hakusho has the best tournament arc in an anime by far. It's long and it's good. It starts... Like, the last 3 episodes of Season 1 is when the Dark Tournament starts, and it ends in the first 10 episodes of Season 3. That shit's long. Like, it's over a season. And, but it all leads up to Yusuke fighting Toguro, and that's all you want to see. So you're just driven to watch this tournament. But you get to see the other Spirit Detective crew do their thing. You get to see Hiei kill a guy in one hit. You get to see Kurama kill a guy in one hit. It's just, man, I just love it. The main character dies in the first episode, which is bold. Like, you're like, oh, he's fucking dead. And he's dead for like 15 episodes. Like, it takes a while for him to come back.
Right.
And I don't know, it's just, I found it too young, I will say, first of all, because I think it was on Spike. It was on a weird channel for a while. And it was on at like 11 at night.
It was
And I used to tape it. It was sci-fi? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I used to put, this is how long ago this was. I used to put a VHS tape in when I would go to bed and hit record and leave my TV on Sci-Fi channel with the TV off. So it would just record the Sci-Fi channel. And so I could watch it the next day. Because if my parents caught me watching it at like 11:30 at night, they would have ate me out. Like, they would have killed me. And so I would always watch Yu Yu Hakusho on this shitty VHS tape with the bars at the top from being recorded over too many times. But I was so driven by this show that I had to watch it. Like, and I probably watched all 120-something episodes that way. Like, I love it. And I think it's nearly perfect. It's aging. It's definitely aging. It's from '93, I think, and it definitely is starting to show that.
Oh, sorry.
I've seen mid-2000s animes that are aging worse. You know what I mean? Like,
I would really like
fucking
it to
Zatch
get
Bell.
Yeah. I would like it to get the same treatment Dragon Ball Z Kai, where they did an HD
I'd be alright with that.
remaster. I really would like if they would do that. Because, I mean, people like that show still to this day. Like,
it's fantastic.
when they announced those characters for Jump Force, I think more people got hyped for that than anyone else. And
Yeah.
that just shows
I
it's
said
still
these
a following.
pops just came out last year, and they became super hard to find right away. Now, they're a smaller run because they know that they weren't going to sell like Dragon Ball pops.
Yeah.
But like, I don't have Kurama or Kuwabara, but that's because they're easy to find. But Hiei sold out like everywhere day of coming out. And I randomly found him. I dug through a Hot Topic and found him. So like, the following is there. Like,
Yeah.
if there was new Yu Yu Hakusho stuff coming out, like, people would eat it up,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. I know I would. And my number one favorite anime of all time, and it has been since the first time I saw it, is
Fairy Tail.
Samurai Champloo. Like, it's Samurai Champloo. It's,
I already
Yeah,
knew
fuck
your
Fairy
number
Tail.
one.
I know. Champloo is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fuck Fairy Tail. My girlfriend came in the doorway. She loves Fairy Tail. We have. Let's see if I can. There's a Fairy Tail poster right there. It's not hung up. It's just sitting on the garage.
There's a reason why it's not hung up.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
I think
Now, you want
that's
to talk about bitch characters?
Brandon. Is that your favorite?
Gray is
also?
cool.
What?
Is that your favorite show also? Shampoo, Samurai? No. Like I said, I know.
I love Champloo.
I know both of us would have it in our number one. So,
Mhm.
Yeah,
I love
mine are. See, my top 5 aren't the usual top 5 everyone thinks of. Like Fire Force, yeah, okay, yeah.
Mhm.
But that's because it's really gotten my attention lately. The top 5 I have
that's
got
right,
my
you
attention
started
and
it.
have my attention. Like they have my attention and they've kept it. Like
See what happens
Like,
when
I just
you listen
posted-
to recommendations?
I posted in chat Monogatari. If you've never heard of the movies, it is the weirdest fucking anime set of movies. It's got movies, not seasons. And there are 4 or 5 movies. And I've watched the first one already. The shit is weird. But it's
Fox
so
says he didn't even
fucking
take our
good.
recommendations. Someone else
Oh.
recommended Promised Neverland and freaking Fire Force, and he's like, "Okay,
No, I take
let me check it."
recommendations. I found Fire Force for all you. Fuck you. But Monogatari was actually recommended to me. You probably will never see this by a good friend of mine. A long time ago. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. I finally watched the first movie like 2 or 3 months ago when we first started the podcast because I got like back into anime again. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna watch a lot now. And I watched the first movie and I was like, wow, I see why he likes this fucking movie so much. But it's Baka no Monogatari is the first one, and then it's Monogatari, and then
Oh, I've seen them on Funimation. I was
Oh
like, these all
my
have very similar
God.
names. Like,
oh my god, dude! The first movie is hilarious, and there's good fight scenes, and the shit gets dark. And then I still have to watch the other 4 or other 3. I can't remember if it's 4 or 5. But I gotta watch the rest of them because the fight scenes are insane. The plot twists in that movie are like, the fuck just happened? And then there is no main character.
All
that's
right,
bold.
yeah.
They have a main character, but he's not a main character. They're literally all their movies are not based off of this one main character, and it's like
Yeah.
the fuck is going on?
That's cool.
All right, I want to
And
do
it's
something
really cool.
quick, or do something fun real quick. All right.
Oh yeah, we gotta
Now-
end this soon. We've been on 2 hours.
That was fun.
Now that we heard all of our top 5s, I want to go and us try to think, or what we had for each other's top 5. So I know Braden would do Yeti. I went Braden, and you can do me, Yeti. Sound good? So
Okay, but
Yeah.
I don't go first this time.
I'm going first because I had this whole list and I thought it was gonna be correct too. So I had Mob Psycho, I had Tokyo Ghoul, I had Bleach, I had Demon Slayer, and I had, what was the 5th one I had for you? Hellsing. Hellsing was the only one I was correct on for you.
I love those shows.
Yep.
Mob is fucking fantastic.
I
It
know.
didn't get an
Mob
honorable
is
mention, but I
dope.
can only honorable mention like so many things. I can't just go on a
Mob
fucking
is-
tangent.
Dope.
Mod is dope. The animation is dope. The way he handles the characters, how he literally beelines in half the fucking episodes. It's like, nah, fuck this shit,
Mhm.
and just throws away
Yeah.
the episode, and it's fantastic. But yeah, no, like favorites change a lot,
Yeah.
and that's why like Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, Tokyo Ghoul, stuff like that isn't my favorite. I love them, but like Tokyo Ghoul there's better, and definitely Bleach. There's better, unless this next season saves their ass. There's like you look
It
at
sounds
all
like
those,
it could.
and like Dr. Stone, it's great.
Oh, Dr. Stone.
But if they could bring out the
Dr.
next
Stone's my
season
favorite.
and make it, if they could bring out the next season and make it better,
Dr. Stone
It
will
might
be
move
better
up.
next season.
that's what we hope. But we
Have you
have no
Probably.
finished-
season
Have you
yet.
finished it? Season
Yeah.
1, Yeti? Are you caught up?
No, I think I've watched 10 or 11 episodes.
Alright, I'm not gonna
I'm
spoil
far,
anything.
but I love it. I love it so far.
Second season's
But that's-
gonna be so dope.
That's what we're all waiting for, that second season, and that's the biggest problem with some animes. Like Attack on Titan's a
Mhm.
big one. You have to wait so
One Punch
long
Man.
for what you want, and it's not what you get.
Oh, there we go.
Are those them, bro?
No, that's the 2. There's 4.
Okay. So these are a part
So-
of it.
Yeah. If it has Guitari at the end, it's probably a part of it. It
If you really want to
got
confuse yourself,
I'll check it out.
blank Guitari, blank Guitari, blank Guitari, blank Guitari. It's fucking fantastic.
if you really want to confuse yourself, look up how much shit is on there for Tenshi Muyo
No,
and try to find the order of that shit.
No,
Yeah.
you want to confuse yourself? Look at the
There's
picture
two
I
different
posted.
storylines with multiple anime.
Look at the picture I posted, right? You guys see the picture in
Yeah.
the chat?
Mm.
Just
Mhm.
click on it and look at it for a minute. Who's the main character?
Well, yeah, you already told us that. There's no main character.
No. If I didn't have told you that,
The dude
who's
in
the
the
main
suit.
character?
The dude in the suit. There you go.
Okay. So he's the basic main character. Because there is no main character, right? Who are the rest?
Quit spoiling stuff. Just tell us to
I'm
watch
not.
it.
I'm not. Who are the rest?
I'm not gonna watch it now. I'm already over it. Don't care anymore.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just asking you,
no,
who are the rest?
I don't care anymore. I'm over it. I don't want to watch
No,
it
you
anymore.
care. You care.
Nope. Alright, yeah, your turn.
I'm not watching it anymore. Will you throw a fucking curveball at me and went with like, I'm not picking my top 5. I'm picking shows people need to watch. So you just immediately monkey wrenched everything.
He admitted he was gonna do that though.
But like, he said that and I was like, I expected Christian to talk about Dragon Ball Z for 45 minutes
Nope.
and now I got nothing.
I campaigned my bangers. That's what I did. Went straight
You
to
know,
the bangers.
I had one right, and it was only one. It's because the motherfucker had talked about it before, but I don't think he had watched it yet. It was Air Gear. He had talked about it, but he hadn't watched it
Yeah.
yet. The motherfucker was like obsessed with talking about it, and I'm like, "You gonna watch the fucking thing yet?" Or
I
you
think
just
it was
keep
like
talking about it?"
2010 when I found the first episode, and it was on Hulu before it was Hulu Plus. So like you would get on
Yeah.
the website and you'd watch 50 ads to watch the show, and they had one episode of it up.
I do not miss that shit, by the way.
I kind of do. I miss this.
It's like-
they had
so-
everything
so-
then.
So before we get into 2 hours, what was your list for him?
Yeti.
Oh, I had I had Dragon Ball Z at 1 because you always have Dragon Ball stuff on. And then I had Champloo, and I had OG Naruto. I had... Where the fuck did my notes go?
He keeps notes.
Yeah, I do. I'm old. I had Bebop, and I can't find my notes to remember what 5 was, but it made sense for you. I can't remember what it is.
It's a solid 4.
It was probably something like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Nah, Yu-Gi-Oh wouldn't ever make my top. Nah.
It's probably my top 10.
If you would have said Beyblade, I honestly count Beyblade as one of my top. I love Beyblade.
You already picked Air Gear.
I don't give a shit about what anyone says. Beyblade was so cool, and I still campaign it to this day. Tyson was
That's
the
why you're
coolest
watching-
character in the world. Not the new shit.
So-
Tyson and that group was the coolest stuff.
So
That's why you're watching
had,
Beyblade with feet.
Yep.
I technically had 3 on mine. Technically. The reason I say technically is I had Champloo. I knew that was coming out sooner or fucking later.
Yeah,
I
it's
had
number 1.
Haku. No,
Haikyuu.
Haiku. Okay, sorry. I had that one. It counts as a sport.
Yeah.
And then I had a a slice of life, but I didn't have the right one. So that's why I say 3.
He had Beastars.
And the other two, I thought you were gonna pick like Samurai.
X.
No, what's it called?
It's the only samurai. Other one I can
Afro
think of.
Samurai or some shit like
Afro
that.
Samurai?
I do like Afro Samurai.
Yeah,
I like Rurouni Kenshin a lot
Talk
too.
Shumpo a lot, and then I thought you were gonna put in what's it called? I think you might have actually said it. I think I might have got 4. Yu Yu Hakusho.
Hakusho? Yeah.
Yeah. Then I got 4. So I was
that's pretty
close.
good.
But the slice of life, I couldn't guess which one you were gonna pick, but I knew you were gonna pick one because you've talked about that a lot. You like them a lot. I knew the shampoo was coming because it's your favorite period.
You still don't have pops for it.
I knew it was coming.
No, they don't have Shampoo Pops. I'll pre-order them right now.
Like I said, like the Afro Samurai thing was because of Shampoo and Rurouni Kenshin. I was like, he's gotta like this, so it's gotta be.
I like samurai stuff a lot.
I found my Gambit this week.
Hell yeah.
It became a.
Oh yeah, we can get into pop culture finds of the week so we can wrap up because we're at 2 hours.
It was it was a Walgreens exclusive for some reason, but it's at FYE as an exclusive. So unless they both have exclusives for Gambit, I don't know.
Walmart might own FYE now.
What? No.
Owning a company doesn't mean you change the name and stuff. It just means
Walgreens.
You take over a corporation.
I said Walgreens.
Oh, that's what that's not what I meant then. My bad. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought you said Walmart. My bad.
No.
Because I could see that happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
mine are all weird, but I have 3. One, I'm going to get it out of the way right away, is for my best friend. His birthday's next month. I found a Donkey Kong Pez dispenser.
That's awesome.
He fucking loves Donkey Kong so much. And I found that. I found this little tin that's Hello Kitty as a cheeseburger with mints inside of it. That's going to go up here somewhere. I'll put it. You can go right here. That's good. And then I found, speaking of Hello Kitty, I found Hello Kitty as All Might.
What?
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, there's a whole line of them.
That dude, what?
And I need Badsmaru Bakugo real bad.
Of course.
Real bad.
Of course.
But my girlfriend is building, I have my Piccolo shelf in here coming together, and she has an All Might shelf out in the living room. And I was like, well, I have to get her this.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have to get her this.
Dude, I would buy that for my kids. Like, shit.
Oh, it's so cool. Like, the whole line, again, the whole line is so good. I was like, I might get all these. There's only 6 of them.
Is Oswald there?
No.
Oh, I would love to see him as a Hello Kitty.
I would like a fat gun.
Yeah, I would love an Eraserhead Hello Kitty.
Fat Gomez Hello Kitty. Hey, no stereotypes.
Yep. That's my pick. Fat Gun's my pick.
I can't say what I want to say, but I'll say it later.
No, I'm pissed he's not in the top 10.
I think a lot of people are.
Yeah.
Fat Gum's cool. I think if they'd be stupid to not put him in the next wave of My Hero Pops.
Yeah.
I think it'd be real stupid if they don't.
All right, your next one. Because I don't do this shit. I just follow you guys.
No. Oh, okay.
I'm broke, bitch.
I've been buying anime DVDs now. Starting my collection. You guys see my movie theater now.
Beautiful Joe anime that's terrible.
I watched it. God, dude. I thought it was cool when I first saw it. And because I love the game. The games are good. But like,
that's my second favorite game of all time.
But the movie or the shows, I don't like his. That's the same voice actor for the games, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Why does he sound so much worse in that? I don't know.
He's not bit crushed.
Yeah, but yep, I started an anime collection for my anime theater that I've started, and I have a recommendation for Yeti because I know you don't like slice of life anime, but I watched with my daughter A Silent Voice.
I've watched that.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
Dude, it was super good. I loved it.
It's really pretty. It's really pretty.
Have you seen it yet, Yeti?
No, I have not.
Dude, it's on Netflix. Go watch it. You'll love it. Watch it with the kids.
Another one.
It's perfect.
Another one that's really pretty. Oh God, what's it called?
It reminded me of Beastars. If it,
It's the girl. It's the girl that goes in, like she goes to her grandma's and then goes in the woods and meets the
oh, you're talking about what's
the
it called?
demons in the woods.
My friend, it's the same people that make Howl's Moving Castle and all those movies.
Oh, My Neighbor Totoro.
No,
Yes.
no, not that one, not that one. Hold on, gosh darn it.
It's made by that studio. I know what one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's made by that studio. She walks up the stairs, and then she walks into the woods, and she gets scared because of the demons. And then he says, "Here, put this on. They'll think you're a demon." And he gives her a mask, but he can't touch her.
Spirited Away.
There you go.
Or Princess Mononoke.
That
was it Spirited Away?
hold on.
Princess Mononoke.
I'm looking it up right now. It's not Spirited. It's not Spirited Away. It's not Princess Mononoke. It's not made by that group, I don't think. Hold on.
Kiki's Delivery Service.
It
No.
just keeps getting Studio Ghibli.
Castle in the Sky.
Damn!
That's all I know.
It's called. Hold on, I just found the AMV. I found it at. I found an AMV for it, and it's stuck in my head. The anime is called Hatarobi no Mori.
Never seen it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I watched it with my wife. It is
My wife.
beautiful. Here you go. That's what it's called. It's beautiful. I mean, the AMV makes me cry, and then I watch the anime, and I'm sitting there, and my wife's asleep in the bed. I'm watching the anime, and I'm just crying, and she turns over, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Ooh. I'm playing off of Christian's anime DVD collector right now. I whenever I find anime VHS, I buy them.
I have the complete
Like-
series of Dragon Ball Z. And VHS form.
Oh yeah.
I have it complete.
I love. I'm old
So-
and people sell these for like $2
Yep.
at max.
I'm gonna mention this. I would love to see this. God, now I forgot the name of it. I'd love to see this as an anime. It's Falling Rain or something like that. It's a manga. It's only a manga. It's about
Wolf's Rain?
a man who. No, it's about a man who's immortal.
Wolf Rain. He's a
No,
wolf.
no. It's a man who's immortal. And in the manga, he has to kill his to the orphans. He has to kill his brother.
Oh, Promise Neverland.
No, he has to kill his brother to stop the apocalypse every time he comes back to life. So he's been immortal for like 900 years, and everyone wants to collect his bounty and shit. And he really just doesn't give a fuck anymore. And in the manga, it's beautiful how it ends. It's just an all-around beautiful manga. It's like a slice of life mixed with action.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. I read it when I was in high school. The first 14 chapters were in the library, and then from there on, I just started reading them off my phone, and I just picked it up and just kept reading. I read it again 5 years ago, just a full thing. I just read through it while I was at work. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
I did that when I don't know where it is, but I have the whole manga collection of Battle Angel Alita, which when they made the movie, it was called Alita Battle Angel. The manga's short; it's only like 9 volumes, and it's dope. And when that movie was coming out, I was like, I'm gonna reread these, and it's still dope. Like, it's basically Astro Boy with a girl robot, but that's not a bad thing. Like,
I like it. Alright, anything else from anybody?
That's all I got.
I think I'm good. Yeah.
Alright. Highly recommend Yeti you watch A Silent Voice. I think you'll love that movie. It's like, I think it's like 2 hours and 5 minutes. Like, it's the longest, anime long runtime for an anime movie. I don't think any anime movie really hits that 2 hour mark usually. So.
Not really.
That's pretty cool. And the story is like super cute and like heartwarming and depressing at the same time. So I think you'll really like it. I was a huge fan of it. Yeah, that's it.
Immortal Rain.
He was looking for that the entire time. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. I think it's called
That's a
Immortal Reign.
professional.
Yeah.
He is a professional.
Yeah, I got it. Here you go. Here's the picture of the first chapter. It's called
That's
Immortal
Steven
Reign.
Universe.
I hate you. And it's a beautiful, beautiful manga. If you get a chance to read it,
Well, there you go, guys.
Catch it.
Everyone recommend a manga for everyone to get into really quick. That's yours.
Immortal Reign.
I'm hunting for the Promised Neverland because I need to read ahead. Because I can't wait. I need to read ahead. They said the last volume will be out physically in October, so I have to find all of them before then so I can finish my story in October.
Samurai,
Yeah, I gotta say about Immortal Reign.
Samurai 7 will be mine. It's done by the same dude that did Naruto, and I really wanted to get animated, so I will campaign that. Read it. It's really good. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there that
Happy birthday!
love anime.
Happy Father's Day.
Father's Day to you two fathers.
Same to you, man.
You too, brother.
Hopefully soon we'll be able to do this live.
Hopefully.
And also, right before we end, episode 4 is now on Spotify and YouTube. Just dropped at the start of this show. So it is uploaded. Do you guys like how I did that? I uploaded it the same time the show came out. Booyah. So
That's awesome.
Yep. So we have that out now. So definitely go listen, watch, or however you like to watch a podcast. There you go. That's all from me.
It's all from me.
Thank you for joining us on the Shonen Dads Podcast, Episode 7, Beyblades with Feet.
Yeah. I love it. Oh, shoot. I meant to end the freaking stream, not that. Well, that was the perfect ending for it. Because, like, yeah, he just ended it so perfect. And then I ruined it. I'm sorry.
Motherfucker just like, bye!
I didn't mean to do
We're
that.
ending now, click! Hold on. Let me press the button on the side.